Hi, and welcome to another segment of Fish Talk Television. In this case, we're going to be talking about respooling your reels. You know, myself and like so many others, we don't really respool our lines as often as we should. You know that's true, and I bet you do the same thing. This year, however, I've taken a point to respool all of my reels with line that I use. Now, I happen to use one type of line, you may use another type of line. That's not as important as the fact that you do take the time to respool. What I have here and what I want to show you today is some of the tools that I use. I use the Berkeley spooling station. It's very inexpensive, it's probably around 20 bucks or so. However, when you use it, it makes respooling your line very, very simple. The first thing we're going to do is unspool your current reel. With that, they give you an unspooler. It's simply battery operated. You pull it in, and it literally pulls your line out. All of your line then, at that point, in this case, is on the table, but normally would be in a trash can. Careful not to cut your reel. You're going to cut your line. So cut the line, he said. And finish that out, throwing that away. Then taking the empty, leaving everything just the way it is, taking the reel, putting it on the station, and tying it in. Now, yes, it is upside down. However, and you're going to be backing the reel, but it works quite nicely. It comes with this arm, which simply fits into the socket, and it has these spring-loaded tensioners. And we're going to load that. Now, I don't normally use this type of line, but for our purposes here on television, so you can see it a little bit easier, I'm going to use this monofilament, very brightly colored as you can see, so you can see how things are actually going. I press it in, making sure that I get tension so that the spool doesn't spin too freely. You don't want that. You want some tension on this line. With that, you're going to open the bail. You're going to tie your line on, and in my case I'm going to do it very quickly so that I don't take up too much of your time. There we go. And tying it on, again keeping it as tight as you can, cutting off the excess. Then we go back to the cutting thing. With that then, closing the bail, I'll put on this little break here, then simply spooling the line. It really is that easy. 1, 2, 3, and it's done. You see how easy this goes. I'm going to do the whole thing here in probably under 30 seconds. The faster I go, of course, the more it gets on. And because you have tension on the spool, you'll get just the right tension and just the right amount of tension on the spool of your reel. But with that, I like to leave about an eighth of an inch or so. I don't like to go all the way up to the top of my line. I cut my line, bring it around, and then I'm going to bring it around so that I get my, in this case, my little clip, tie it in, voila, there you are. In just a few minutes, you get rid of all your line and totally respool. Now there's no reason for you to go out there with that bad line again. You know you lost the fish last year because they're broke. Don't do it again this year. There's our tip for the day.